Hey, today we're gonna be talking about tube to plate. What is tube to plate? It literally is pipetting from a tube into a plate. So over here, what you can see is you have like these collection tubes. These are just water in here. So this is, don't bust me for not having gloves. It's just, these are just sample tubes. And this is for demonstration purposes only. Obviously, use proper PPE when you're in the lab. And this is a Tecan Evo. This is one of the instruments that I have. You can use a Hamilton or other liquid handlers, but the idea is the same. What you want to do for a tube to plate and why these units are good is it has a span 8 head. So that's what you're looking for. What I mean by span 8 is if you look over here, and we'll just turn this off for the time being. If you look here, this thing spans, see? Span 8, spans, okay? So that means when it can span like that, it can go into all the tubes and, and pipette all simultaneously. So that's the big advantage, right? If it were fixed, you wouldn't be able to do that. The idea is it's gonna grab the tips, pick up the liquid, aspirate, and then dispense in here. So I'm gonna show you how to create that script on the Evo, and I'm gonna show you how to and what to look out for. Let's go and let's look at the script. So this is the tube to plate script. The first thing we do is we wanna set the variable, and we use the function sample count. If you look here, this allows us to specify the number of samples we want from 1 to 96, and the default is 94 because we leave 2 spots for the control, but this is nice because if you don't have a full plate, you could do partial plates with this function. We set the volume here. It's nice to define a volume variable, so if you change the volume, you don't have to change all lines of code. And then you begin the loop. So if you begin the loop here, if you look here, it's a 12 times loop, so because it's 12 times for a 96 plate. We have a wash, select the filter tips here, and we aspirate, so we select the first row of the rack here to aspirate from, and then we make sure we select the loop options. So in every cycle of the loop, you vary the column by 1, okay? And then we dispense here in the sample plate, and again, the same loop options. And then lastly, you drop tips and you end the loop. And this sample count -1 just tells the system to kind of reset the count. That's the script, it's pretty straightforward. All right, so now the moment of truth, let's do this. All right, so now it's washing. It's gonna grab the tips. All right. It's got the liquid. And it's gonna dispense. Success. All right, so that's how you do tube to plate. A couple of things to keep in mind. A custom rack was used in this video, so you can ask us about that. And you also have to keep in mind that each rack, if it's custom, needs to be positioned properly, and we could do that in a separate video. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what other videos you'd like me to create. All right, that's it for this time. See you guys next time.